My name is Stephanie Morton, and today I'm with my friends Alicia and Elijah.
Today we're going to be telling one of the most famous urban legends in Mexico, the legend of La Llorona, also known as the Weeping Woman.
The legend of La Llorona is a horrifying story that magnifies the tragedy of a couple in peasant town, trapped in a terrible fate sealed by her own hand.
This story touches base with love, heartbreak, and death. And as we dive deeper, you too will be able to understand the fear that lives behind her name. Now, our story begins. Every night at 11 in the capital of New Spain, the citizens in the village would shut themselves in their houses made of mud and stone. The streets were left deserted. It was then that they would hear the distressing wails of a woman.
Mis hijos.
Oh, my children, she cried.
Those who looked from their windows managed to see the silhouette of a woman dressed in white, floating above the pavement.
From her luminous black hair to her lifeless eyes, the very sight of her would cause even the bravest hearts to shudder. Children who wander near a river, creek, or lake late at night face the risk of meeting this angry and distressed woman.
Hispanic mothers would often use this tale to enforce good behavior in their children.
You come straight home from David's house and don't wander. La Llorona's always looking for lost children.
Come inside now, or La Llorona will get you.
Don't stay out too late or La Llorona will snatch you and never bring you back.
Don't be disrespectful, or I'll make sure La Llorona knows.
Those who have seen her ghost claim that later the ghostly figure would head in the direction of Texcoco Lake, where she disappeared by dawn. But just who was this woman? Why did she cry so pitifully? According to the legend,
There once was a beautiful native woman named Rachel.
Who fell deeply in love with the man.
they had an inseparable love that was so deep they ignored the disapproval from friends and family members and decided to marry as soon as possible. Do you take this individual as your lawfully wedded partner to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for sickness and in health, for better, for worse, for richer or for poorer, till death do you part?
I do.
I do.
The couple lived happily, and the mother ultimately gave birth to 3 happy children, and they couldn't have felt prouder. She adored and tirelessly cared for them. However, the young man's love soon began to fade as he began to show interest in another. You are so funny! You should leave your wife and marry me instead. As he pondered his decision, it became clear to him he loved more. Though he no longer loved her, he cherished and adored the children. Once his affair became apparent, she realized how faithful he had become. There was anger, pain, and jealousy running through her heart. She knew that he would find a way to steal the children before running off with his mistress. In a fit of rage, she grabbed the 3 children and took them to the lake. She told them how much she loved them. She gave them each a kiss. She then drowned them, one by one, their death delivered by her very hand. Once her anger subsided and she realized what she had done, she followed her action by taking her life the same way. Once she reached the doors of heaven, she was refused entry by an angel and told that she must find the remains of her children in order to rest.
Mis niños, por favor, mis niños, come back to me.
This legend is usually told by Mexican mothers in order to scare their children. And some even say that those who hear her wails will soon face death themselves. But as for now, all we can do is listen.
Today we'll be doing Aboriginal kangaroo dance. There are over 500 different Aboriginal people. They are believed to have come to the continent of Australia some 45,000 years ago. They are very natural people who believe that mankind should be one with the earth and earth should be one with mankind. The dance we are doing is the Aboriginal kangaroo dance. The kangaroos are a symbol to the Aboriginal people because a kangaroo moves forward and never backwards. The original word for kangaroo is banda. Banda. It is originated from the Aboriginal languages, which are
When the British invaded Australia, they banned all of the Aboriginal languages, making over 190 languages extinct.
So within our music today, we are using the traditional didgeridoo, which is very, very common among Aboriginal music. We have our two didgeridoo players over there.
A didgeridoo, if you will.
But in Aboriginal culture, it's tradition that women traditionally not play the didgeridoo, so we thought it'd be best if we use overhead music along with our didgeridoo, as to not hinder any traditional Aboriginal ideologies and laws. So with that in mind, please enjoy our Aboriginal kangaroo dance.
Performing a burlesque Victorian melodrama for you. It has a lot of satire, and it's from the Victorian era, and it's called Happy Land. So we hope you enjoy.
Dear Zeta, our brothers have been gone in that wicked world for nearly 3 weeks. Is there no sign of their return?
None whatsoever.
Do you see them? What are they doing?
They seem to be walking up a big street, arm in arm, and expressing their detestation of the wicked world by smoking in the thoroughfare. They stop.
What for?
They go, for purposes of morality, doubtless, into a place marked Bar Parlor, Devil's Pool, every night.
Daring fellows. How courageous.
A man in blue in a helmet stops them. He gestures to a sign on which is inscribed, "No night licenses."
Do they stop?
Oh dear, no. Matthias takes something out of his back pocket and there are 4 going back way.
Oh, sister, 'tis a very, very wicked world. Let me see. Oh!
What is it?
They appear to be in an apartment surrounded by young ladies. They're dancing around in horror. See how they fling their arms up in agony of virtuous protestation at the iniquities of the world?
Oh, yes, I see them. And, there they are. And I see their arms are insufficient to express their indignation. Up go their legs as well.
Oh, those poor souls, dear sister, you cannot be serious.
I fear to say that in fact I am telling the truth, dear sister. And there,
Philon, in a paroxysm of holy rage, seizes one of the women about the waist and threatens to whirl her away from the scene of the vice. Oh, but then the policeman arrives and he gives chase. Poor Philon has to make a run for it.
Thus are the champions of morality maltreated when they endeavor to raise their voices against the improperities of the world.
Nonsense.
Nonsense?
My dears, I have come to the conclusion that we have been imposed upon. Now, I dare say it is a very wicked world, but I don't believe it's nearly as bad as they make it out to be. For if it was, why are they always wanting to go there?
True. And when they go, why do they stop for so long?
They must not like it, though. They always come back with such dreadful headaches.
Yes, and I've seen them so affected by the worldly influences that they could not walk straight.
I do hope the policeman doesn't catch poor Philon.
A policeman? Oh, let me see. Oh, yes, there they are. Oh, let us conceal ourselves and see what they have to say.
There, in the bushes.
In the bushes? What do you mean in the bushes?
Let's
That
hide.
can certainly not conceal us.
Let's hide in the bushes.
You're stepping on my dress.
Ow, my leg! I do hope they come back soon. I'm getting rather impatient.
Let's find some place like behind the porch or the tree.
The tree certainly won't hide us. We need something much larger.
Much larger.
Do you see them yet?
No. Do you remember that time they were so affected by the worldly influences that they had to put on sunglasses to shield their eyes?
Oh, I do remember that. That must have been the night where Flies couldn't even stand up straight and hit his head so hard on the floor there was a bump on his head for weeks.
Yes, I remember that.
Oh. Thus are the champions of morality.
Of course.
Oh, I think I see them. Here they come. Up in the clouds again. Once more,
In our delightful, virtuous fairyland.
And Betty's happy morning, and we're each cheerful night. Our food, the honey of the roving bee, our drink, the clearness of the crystal spring. Virtue.
Oh, drop it.
Drop what?
Blank verse. I learned to speak prose down in the world, and I much prefer it. It's twice as easy and 10 times as intelligible. Oh, it's a jolly world.
What a jolly world indeed. Oh, think of the food they have down there. It's all wonderful to speak of our honey, but think of cold chicken and champagne. They even have a meal down there called deviled kidneys, which means our very food to fits. And for that bottled stout, oh, makes my mouth water to think of it.
that devil kidney.
Aye, there's no need for wings down in that world when you have omnibuses passing your very door and taxis that will take you anywhere for 3 pence. Aye, no need for wings down there. Men may think it an advantage, but they've never tried them. Try and sit in an armchair with wings and you're crippled for life.
And then, they're women! What a sight is Collins Street at 4 o'clock! We have nothing in our fairyland to approach it!
Not a one.
How the women of this favored country do such deeds to please us! What pains they take to paint their cheeks because we like them red, to darken their eyes because we like them black, to bleach their hair because we like them blonde, and to give themselves all sorts of frightful, terrible diseases by pitching in their waist ever so, simply because we like them small.
But not a word of this to our sisters, or they'll be wanting to go too.
No, we must keep up the delusion that the world is a detestable place.
A stink of infamy in which every dissipation reigns supreme, aye, and so it does.
And that only a strict sense of duty
Combined with a laudable thirst for information.
May reconcile us to a destiny in which permits us to go every now and again, but say, here come our sisters. Thank you.
Some plays and a little tidbits of plays from around the world. It means a lot you guys all showed your appreciation, showed up, so thank you guys and have a wonderful night.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.